Hey guys, it's Josh. Welcome back to another one of my mind rant videos. If I sound a little off in this, it's just because I'm so emotionally exhausted as of recent, and physical too, but definitely more emotional. Um, just been going through a lot these past couple days. I wanted to make videos every day, and I got 2 days in, and then it's been like 2 days since my last post. So I'm sorry about that. I do these when I can. But today I wanted to talk about breakups. It's been the most prevalent issue in my life right now, and breakups are tricky. Um, there's so many videos on like what to do in a breakup or like the right way you're supposed to handle something, especially like, oh fuck, especially like Instagram and TikTok, like all the data that they collect off you. I've gotten nothing but like depression reels and like missing your person, or this person's out here doing this and that, and it's like that's not like healthy at all. And then it's like you need to cut contact off completely and do this and that, and I'm like, and it just has me thinking that there's no right way on how to handle a situation, especially what these videos say, because they just generalize every situation. When a lot of the times, was it a village? Hell yeah. A lot of the times, it's not a black and white cookie cutter situation. I'm sure you guys watching this have been through your own breakup or something that people try to give you advice on, like Instagram and all that, but it's never the exact same as what they're going through. So there's no right way to handle. Oh fuck yeah! Oh yeah! I also found another village off screen. That's why I already have some shit. There's no right way to handle a situation, and if you talk to people about it, and then they give you your opinion, it might not be always what you want to hear. Like, for example, I have been seeing my ex recently. I think that's, in a sense, why I've been feeling kind of emotionally exhausted. It's just a lot to handle. And it's not like a bad thing. It's good that I'm feeling these feelings. And, we're moving in our own direction. But that's why, like, you can't get advice off solely, like, Instagram. Because, my situation is nothing like what they're preaching on the gram or TikTok, and I'm not saying like all information is bad on there, but it's not always the most reliable source. This is fire. I've never seen this. What's up, guys? But yeah, I've been seeing my ex recently, and we've been like talking things out, and one thing I'm coming to realize, and I'm really starting to accept, is you can't go into something like, my thing is, I go into things and I expect a certain reaction, or I expect a certain thing to happen. Like, oh, we're gonna get back together immediately. Oh, this is how this is gonna play out. I'm expecting this. Like, when I see you, we're gonna like hold hands. You're gonna want to text me, stuff like that. That's what I go in expecting, and then I disappoint myself because that's not what always happens. And I'm coming to realize, I'm a lot more happy. Yo, it's daytime, what the hell? I'm coming to realize I'm a lot more happy when I don't go into a situation expecting a certain outcome. Especially in this breakup situation, I'm just going with the flow. And yeah, maybe I'm emotionally exhausted, but I'm a lot more happy, and I'm a lot more like present in the moment. I'm not just waiting for something to happen, you know what I mean? So I'm learning to not expect anything and just take things how they come. It seems like, especially in my case, when I go in expecting something, or when I'm sitting waiting for a text to come from, like my ex, for example, I'm just like, well, maybe they'll text me, like they're gonna text me, like they'll miss me, won't get blah blah blah. It's usually when I expect some shit like that to happen, it's like the universe does the exact opposite. It's like it's listening, and it's like its own intervention. Cal, I really don't want to sleep with you, I'm sorry. Yeah, just I'm really trying to find a snow biome, and I don't think I ever will. This is like dense forest, so I'll have to make camp somewhere very soon, maybe in part 10 of this little series. But Yeah, just don't expect things, you know, just take it as it comes. And I feel like, at least in my case, it's making me a lot more happy. Yeah, back on more in depth about breakups. Every situation is different. Yeah, you can fucking lock in winter arc sigma, you know, fucking whatever all that shit is, shave your head, and I'm not saying that's always a bad thing, but like, yes, you should find yourself and figure out what you want, and you know, not live for someone else, but also, you know, oh my, how do I always manage to fall into a hole? Now, this is about to be my opinion. You don't have to agree with it, obviously. This is an open conversation. But yeah, I think it's good to take time to yourself. But if you're having these feelings for someone, so strongly, like, especially if, like, in my case, I was broken up with, and you know, I've had my own thoughts on it. I was with someone, at least in my case, that is very open to talk about things even after like some shit has gone down. So I tell her how I feel. And you know, maybe that's not always a good thing, but I'd rather say what I have to say and not live with regret, you know what I mean? Um but that's not, it's a case by case basis, you know. But definitely work on yourself, you know, do what you have to do. But yeah, I mean, this shit's tricky. Breakups are tricky. There's no set way on how to handle something. This is crazy. I've never been in a biome like this. The fuck happened to Minecraft? There's no set way to handle a breakup. Everybody's gonna move differently. Everybody's gonna handle things differently. But just, you can't sit there and wait for something. You know, like, they're gonna text me, blah blah blah. Like I was saying, like, you're just gonna hurt yourself in the long run. You gotta just do you for a little bit. Tend to your garden, and you know, eventually butterflies will come. I read that on like it was a quote somewhere, so that's not my words, but yeah, just, you know, do you for a little bit and work on yourself. And you know, I've come to accept that if me and my ex were to get back together at this moment, it probably wouldn't be good for either of us, you know. I think we need to both work on ourselves and fix some of our underlying issues. So if we do ever get back together, it's a lot better, you know. Because yeah, it's easy to just be like, oh, let's just fucking go back to how we were, and you know, I'm sure it'll be fine. And you know, it might be fine for a little bit, but I mean, if you have these issues underlying that you never work on, and you just keep pushing under the rug, eventually the cracks are gonna show and the same shit's gonna happen. So I'd rather just get it right, you know, do me for a little bit. And if that leads to us getting back together, then, you know, perfect. But if not, then also, you know, I always have the memories. Nobody can take that from me. And, you know, I am a changed person for the better in some aspects, you know. Sorry, like I said, if this is all over the place. I'm just very emotionally exhausted. It's just a lot that I've been processing. And I didn't really do much in this video except fucking run. But eventually we will find a snow biome. I'm positive, guys. Just trust me. But yeah, if you guys enjoy this, you know, leave a comment. I'm just here talking, guys. So say what you gotta say. I appreciate everything. Love y'all, boys. It's been Josh. It's been real.